A lot of you ask me questions every day with regards to signals. You ask, how can I take a signal when I see it on any WhatsApp group or Telegram group? How can I take such a signal? What should I do? Now, I am going to explain everything in this video using this signal here as an example. Let's assume that you are on a certain Telegram group or WhatsApp group, and then you saw the administrator posting this signal that you should take this trade. Okay, you saw the signal. So what will you do, or how will you approach it? The first thing you should think of is the top of the signal. What is on top of it? Instant execution. Instant execution means you should enter into the market immediately. That is what it means. Now, what currency pair is he asking you to enter into the market immediately? It is USD JPY. Now, what direction is the person asking you to go? The entry is a buy. Buy. The person is asking you to go buy. So, USD JPY, the person is asking you to go in and buy immediately. At what price? There is a price the person has given. That is 146.700. That is your entry price. That is the price that he said you should enter immediately. So upon seeing this signal, these are the first three things that you must check. The first thing is whether the trade is a pending trade or instant execution. In this case, this is an instant execution. It means you should enter into the market immediately. And then the currency pair the person is asking you to trade is USD JPY. The entry is a buy. That is the direction he is asking you to go. Buy. At what price should you enter into the market? The price is 146.700. That is the price he is asking, or the one is asking you to enter into the market. So then we'll go to the MT5 or MT4 where you will place the trade. And then you will look for that pair, which is USD JPY. For instance, you come to the pairs. USD JPY is here. You tap on it. You click on open chart. At this point, you want to open the chart and see. This is USD JPY and this is the chart. What is the current price of USD JPY? The current price now is around 146.60. The signal is also saying you should enter at 146.70. And 146.70 will be around this area. This area. 146.70 will be around this area. This is the area he's asking you to buy. So if the trade has come down a bit like this, it means that it is still in a good position for you to go buy. It means it is still in your favor. It is still at a good place for you to buy. If the trade had gone above this red line and it is somewhere up here or here, we will say that maybe the trade is far gone in profits, and so you should allow the trade to go, or you should not take the trade. But so far as the trade is still not yet up to the entry point that he asked you to buy, and the person is saying you should buy instantly, then it means this trade is still in your favor. It is still a good trade for you to take. So in such a case, you can go ahead and buy. So we are just left with about 7 pips for it to get back to the entry price that the person is asking you to buy. So such a trade, you can do what? Buy. So we'll enter our buy. So you choose your lot size. So what lot size should we use? Maybe let's say you want to use 0.10 as your lot size. You can choose, that's where you choose your lot size. So you come down here in the middle here, you choose your lot size here. This is where you choose your lot size. So you select that lot size. Once you finish, the trade is already on market execution. Market execution here means instant execution. So once this is done, yours is to go the direction the person asked you to go. If you still want to be looking at the price whilst you are setting up the lot size, you can be looking at this price over here. This price over here. When you are about to buy, this is the price that you buy. If you want to sell, you sell at this price. If you are buying, you buy at this price. If you are selling, you sell at this price. So you are still looking at the price whilst you want to enter. It is now 146.60. So it's still not yet up to the 146.70. It means it's still good for you to enter. Now it's almost 146.59. So you can still enter that trade as a buy. So you go in, then you buy. Now you have entered your buy instantly, just as the person said you should enter. Now you have finished entering the buy. The next question for you to look at is, where should be your target? You have entered the trade. You go back to the signal. When you come back to the signal, the person has given two take profits. Take profit 1, TP1, and then TP2. TP1 is 30 pips, TP2 is 50 pips. Which of these two do you want? You have to choose one. Okay? You have to do what? You have to choose one. So do you want TP1 or you want TP2? TP1 is for those who are looking for smaller pips in the market in the course of the day. Those who are scalpers, those who are traders who want to get profit quick. Because 30 pips is not much. So it can easily give you that profit within the shortest possible time. Especially those of you who are intraday traders. You want to close your trade within the day. You don't want your trade to travel into the next day or the third day. Then people like that can choose take profit 1. But if you ask me as a mentor, what I would suggest, I will always suggest that whichever channel that you are taking signals from, always you should target take profit 1. The first take profit should always be your target. Don't go taking the second or the third or the fourth one. Always make sure your target is on take profit 1, because it will be easier for you to get that take profit 1 than the others. So my advice, if you ask me as a mentor, whenever you see a signal, please try and go for take profit 1. So in this case, it is this one, target 1. So you ask yourself, what is the price of take profit 1? The take profit 1 is 147.000. 147.000. So you need that price, which is this price over here. You need to take note of this price here. The 147.000. That is what you will need to modify on the trade that you have taken. So you come back to the trade. Then you go back to where the trade is running. This is where the trade is running. It's running in profit. So you click on the trade. You click and hold, and then there will be a pop-up. You click and hold, there will be a pop-up. You click and hold on the trade, there will be a pop-up. So the pop-up here, you see close order. That is if you want to close the trade. You see new order. That is if you want to take a similar trade again. Then you see modify order. And then going back to the chart. The chart is the last one. So in this case, you want to modify the trade that you have taken by inputting the take profit. So you go to modify order. And then when you come to modify order, this is where you put in the take profit that you want to use. So the right aspect, the right side, which has a green line, is for take profit. The left side, which has a red line, is for your stop loss. Take note. The right side is for your take profit. The left side is for your stop loss. The take profit aspect is also has a green line below, or it has a green line. The red aspect with the red line is the stop loss. So this is where you put your take profit. The 0.000, the right side, that is where you put your what? Take profit. Now on the signal, the take profit price we saw was 147.000. If we go back, you see it, TP1, 147.000, which is 30 pips. So we go back, and then we'll input that 147.000. So you tap here, and then you have the option to type in the figures. So you type in 147.000. So this is your 147.000. Then you click on what? Modify. So you see the modify below in the middle there. This modify. You click on it, and then the trade will be modified. So you click on modify. Now you have modified your trade, and your TP is set. Now the line you see up there is your TP. This red dotted line you see up there, that is your TP. So if you look at it, you may even see TP at the end of this numbers. At the end of the numbers, you see TP. So that is your take profit price. So it means the 30 pips take profit that you have chosen Whenever the trade goes up there and it reaches that line, it will take you out of the market automatically. Whether your phone is off, whether your internet is off, whatsoever happens, once the trade gets to that line, that is the red dotted line, it will take you out of the market, even if your phone is off. If your internet is not connecting, it will take you out of the market. So you have no cause to worry. So your TP is set. What of the stop loss? Now we go back to the signal. And then when we get back to the signal here, the stop loss given by the signal is also here. Over here. And that is stop loss. Stop loss is 50 pips. And the price is what you are interested in. The stop loss price, which is this one, 146.20. That is what you are interested in. So that is the price you will pick. So once you pick this price, you go back to the MT4, 146.20. So you go back to the trade where the trade is running. Then you click and hold on the trade again. It will give you the pop-up again. Then you click on modify. And then this time round, you go to the left side here. And then you will input that stop loss, 146.200. That is what you input here. So you tap here. Then it pops up for you to type in the numbers. Then you type 146.200. So 146.200. Then you click on modify, which is also in the middle there. You click on modify. Now your trade is fully set now. When you go back to the chart, your take profit is up there. What of your stop loss? You can't see your stop loss, right? But it is below. So if you want to see your stop loss, maybe you can zoom in. How do you zoom in? You can put your two fingers on the chart, and then you kind of try to drag the fingers close to each other. You see that when you drag the fingers close to each other, you see that the chart has become smaller. That is how you can zoom in. So when I did that, you see that there's a red line below. You see the red line below? This red line below is your stop loss. And you will see SL at the end of whatever numbers you are seeing there. You see XL. The XL stands for stop loss. And then the top line, you see TP on top of the red line. After the numbers, you see TP. So it means that your take profit is set. Your stop loss is also set. Is that okay? So if you want to zoom out again, you put your two fingers on the chart again, then you try to spread it out. You try to spread it out. You see that it's spreading. You spread it out. You see that it has given you the size you want again. So you see it. Your trade is set now. Your take profit is set. Your stop loss is also set. So this trade is done. We have finished taking the signal. So yours is to, if you want to off your phone, you can off it. If you want to off your internet, you can off it, because you have no cause to worry, because your take profit has been set. Your stop loss has also been set. So whatever happens in the market, you don't care, because you have already set your parameters. If the trade is going against you, the level it should take you out of the market. That is the stop loss. And if the trade is going in your profit, the level at which it should take you out of the market to give you the profit, you have finished that. So you have nothing to worry again. So you can put off your data, you can off your phone, go about your normal duties. If you like, never look at your phone again. Your trade will be running in the system. It will be running, and you have no cause to worry. So this is how you can easily set up your trade whenever you see a signal. If the signal is a sell, it's just the opposite that you will do. If the signal is a sell, you will do the opposite. If it is a buy, you do just what we have done right now. So simple, so easy. Now, if you go back to the trade area, you see that the trade is still running. Now it's against you. If you still want to be sure whether you have been able to set the take profit and then the stop loss, you tap on the trade. This one you will not tap and hold. You only tap on it. When you tap on it like this, you will see everything. You will see. Look at it. You will see XL here. You will see TP here. You see the two there? Now, the XL, which is the stop loss, is set. The stop loss price is 146.200. The TP is also set. The TP price is 147.000. So you see it. This one is there. That one is also there. So your stop loss and TP is also set. Stop loss is here. Take profit is here. So you are done. It means indeed your two setup is fully complete. So this is how you can easily set up a trade. Do not say that, okay, the person said instant execution, so you are waiting for price to reach exactly the entry price before you enter. If price hasn't reached the entry price yet, then it is your advantage. Take note. Write this point down. If the price hasn't gotten to your entry point yet, the entry point that the person gave, okay, for instance, this is the entry point the person gave. This is the entry point here, 146.700. If the price of that currency hasn't gotten to this price, then it becomes your advantage to go in. But if the price has gone above this price, then it means it is no more a possible trade you should take. Do you get it? That is if it is a buy. If the signal is a buy, take note of it. It's very important. If the signal is a buy and price hasn't gotten to this price here, the entry price here, then it is your advantage to go in and buy. Even if it has gone above this price here, about 5 pips or 7 pips or 8 pips, it is still an advantage for you to go in. But if price hasn't reached this price over here, it becomes better for you to even enter that signal. Okay, you don't have to wait for price to come back to this price before you will enter. But if you are selling, if the signal says a sell, if the price goes below this price, then it also becomes bad for you to enter, or it becomes too late for you to enter if it is a sell. Take note of. You can write these points down. If the trade, the signal you saw is a sell signal, if the entry is a sell, in this case, this one is a buy. But if what you saw was a sell, then it means if the price, the current price goes below this price, then it becomes too late for you to enter. But if price is still above this price, it becomes better for you to sell. Do you get it? If the price is below this price for a sell, if price is below this entry price, then it becomes a late trade for you to enter. But if price is still above this price, if it is a sell trade, then it becomes a better opportunity for you to take. But if it is a buy trade, when price is above this entry price, it becomes too late for you to enter. But when price is below this price as a buy trade, it becomes a better opportunity for you to enter. Or if price is still hovering around that price, if price is still hovering around this price, it hasn't gone too much into profit, it hasn't gone too much into loss, then it becomes an opportunity for you to enter that trade. So take note of this. I'm sure this will help you to be able to take signals from any group that you may see, any group that you may join. When you get a signal, these are the things you should do to be able to have a good signal or place a good trade from the signal. I am sure this has answered your questions with regards to how you can take trades using signals. Thank you very much for watching, and if anything, please write at the comment section. Leave me a message in case there is still a question you want me to answer. Just leave a question for me, or just write what you have for me at the comment section. I'll come back and respond, and I'll let you know what you should do. Thank you very much.